What's poppin', y'all? After having one of the coolest beef victories of the year, Bhad Bhabie has decided to hit a new low, unfortunately. And this all started with what I thought was a skit because of the music that was being played in the background, but I'm gonna play it for you guys right now.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of four.
Danny, get off the car. Are you even staying?
Millions of free child place holidays available with 22 kilos of
The caption was Bhad Bhabie climbed on top of her baby daddy car and wouldn't let go of it. Now, to me, like I said, y'all know I'm not a car guy. Is that a Cadillac? Is that an Escalade? Or is that no? It looks like an Escalade. It looks like it could be a truck. It does look like a Cadillac. So she is on top of that thing screaming. He's trying to drive. He's driving off and stopping. She does not want to let go of that thing. That is crazy. It's like a frog is stuck on that. Might have to hit the windshield wiper to take her off of it. But is that her car? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Her boyfriend, LeVon James, LV, as he's called, funny enough, he's the reason why the beef even started that she ended up winning this year with none other than Alabama Barker. Alabama Barker, Travis Barker's daughter, she's a big celebrity. She was in Plaque Max's show In Too Deep as one of the girls, and she's the one that had everybody signing NDAs because she didn't want them talking about her past. And her past is that, how do I put this lightly? She likes to play games. Like, she likes to play hopscotch. She likes to play on the pogo stick. She likes to play on trampolines. She likes to anything that has to do with hopping up and down on things. That's what people are alleging she likes to play. So she's a multidisciplinary athlete. And a lot of rappers have claimed that they've played these sports with her. They're co-ed sports. So she has that reputation, and Bhad Bhabie called her out for talking to her man LV in a certain type of way. And then this got into them dissing each other, and Alabama Barker, I'm not gonna lie, she can rap. Some of you have this gut instinct, emotional feeling where like, man, she's trash. Listen, she can rap. Am I turning up Alabama Barker tracks regularly? Absolutely not. But the back and forth happened, and Alabama Barker tapped out. They had to pull her out of the ring. It was a TKO by Bhad Bhabie when she dropped her song. She dropped the last song. I think it was a remix to one of Ye's songs that he ended up clearing. So Ye really gave her a solid on that, and I was surprised to see that work done by Bhad Bhabie. So it was a congratulations to her. But the reason why the beef started is because her man LV is always with other chicks. Keep in mind, her and her man have a kid. They have a daughter together. So we would come to find out that this was not a skit, and it was real, and it was LV that recorded. I wonder who's recording this. So if LV's driving the car, who's recording Bhad Bhabie? Is it her mom or something? I don't know. But I'm playing the clip right now where she addresses all of this.
Told y'all what was gonna happen. I said he has a bunch of videos of me reacting, which is what narcissists do. They take a bunch of pictures and videos of you reacting to what they're doing, but they don't say. If you would have got the whole clip of that video, I looked up, I said, no, tell them why I'm on the car. I'm not trying to stop you from leaving. You could go get an Uber, go get your own car and leave. You're not leaving in my car. I wanted him to leave. I didn't want him to leave in my car. That was all it was. Like, that's it. That's really, that's sad that that's all he has. Like, that shows you. I told you everything he has is either me trying to destroy my own car so he can't leave in it because I told him to go leave in an Uber and not leave in my car after disrespecting me or cheating on me. It's always like that. It's always me trying to stop him from leaving in my car because it's my car. Now he's trying to talk to me like, do you see how it feels? Like, no, I really was trying so hard not to believe that this man was a narcissist because of how empathetic he can be. But that's just a whole nother part of being a narcissist too. Like, over with. I'm not helping this man. I'm not doing nothing. He's showing his true,
Man, if this isn't the funniest thing I've ever heard, keep in mind, when he's saying, oh, do you see how it feels? He's talking, the crazy thing is, the first time we ever found out about this guy was Bhad Bhabie posting herself. It was either in 2024 or maybe even 2023. It might have been 2024, where she posted herself bruised up, battered, beaten with video footage. And everyone was like, yo, what the hell is going on? And she got back together with that guy. So you outed him as a guy that's putting putting hands, feet, elbows, knees, everything on you. And she goes and says, nah, you know, we be fighting. I be doing it too. And then after that, you expect us to care about anything you've got to say? Absolutely not. And this is another example of it, because she's talking about, oh yeah, I told them to leave, and they are in the most toxic situation ever, and they both love it. They both really enjoy this. So we know about LV against our will. So she's saying, oh yeah, I told them to leave, but I wanted them to take a Uber, not to take my car. Well, you know what's a simple solution to this? She could just report the car as stolen. If it's not her car, it's probably she put it under his name. But if it is your car, you can report it as stolen. But what are they going to do? They're going to arrest the guy, and she's obsessed with this guy. She's in love with this guy. I don't know what it is. It is what it is. But she's not going to put him in that situation. So she has to come drum up some drama here on the internet. And the whole thing with the narcissist, she's talking about narcissists. I think narcissists make up less than 5%. Maybe I think it's even a lower percentage, like something 1 to 3% of people are narcissists. So if that's the case, how is it that every girl seems to know a narcissist, or their ex was a narcissist, or the guy that they're with is a narcissist? I mean, it's so funny that Playboi Carti even named his album, or was going to name his album that turned out to be I Am Music, as Narcissist. He had a whole rollout and everything. He had some merch for it. So yeah, this guy must be a narcissist. Honestly, why would you not feel like a narcissist if you're LV? You're broke. You got nothing going on for you. We have no idea what you do, yet you've got Bhad Bhabie, who you know a bunch of other rappers want and they're trying to get after, and she won't go with them, and she's got tens of millions of dollars. You're living in her mansion. You're driving her cars. You're cheating on her with other chicks that are lit, and she's taking you back every single time, and she's financing your whole lifestyle. How do you not become a narcissist? You gotta think, like, the external is telling you, hey, you're the ish. You're the man. She's telling you that. So really, if anything, she fostered this feeling in him, because we're looking at this guy like, yo, is this guy a sorcerer? Is he Hagrid? Is he casting spells? Is he doing voodoo? What's the deal here? Because how is this working? We don't know. And not only is it working, but the guy's putting hands on you and it's working too. So we're just like, yo, what is this guy doing? And we all stopped caring after the first time. But here she sounded like, oh yeah, she might have been done with him, right? No, because the emotional tears and waterworks will come soon after in this clip I'm gonna play you guys right now.
Y'all, I swear on everything that I love, I am not dealing with this man no more ever again in my life. I have went through so much trying to love this person. I went through so much trying to understand this person. I have went through so much. I have suffered so much trying to deal with this man. I have to explain my way of thinking. Yo, bro. I literally don't even know. I don't even know what to do. I feel so stuck. Like everywhere I turn, it's just a wall in front of me. Like I have to allow it. There's nothing else I can do. Like I said, instead of him going and unfollowing the, he sits there and argues with me and tells me that I'm insecure. Like, it's so obvious what you do in that moment to make it better. I shouldn't have to tell you. I'm so confused. I'm literally so confused. Like, why is this even, with the love that I give this man, everything that I do for this man, why is he even interested in partaking in shit like this? I'm willing to bet money on it. He be liking them pictures, DMing them. They don't say nothing to him. I'm willing to bet money on it. Like, I know how this goes, bro. And I probably wouldn't even begin on here talking about it, but he ignores me. He cuts his phone off. He says he's not going to talk to me if I'm crying. It only happens. I only feel like this living with LeVon and living with my mom. When I was younger, I would question myself all the time, like, what's wrong with me? Why do I keep causing all these problems. Why every time I say I don't want something being done to me, I get in trouble for it? Why does it start a fight? Why do they say these things to me? And it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I feel like LeVon has been trying to train me to shut up and deal with it.
Man, listening to this, it seemed like the guy kind of mature. She starts getting emotional. She starts mouthing off. She starts yelling and screaming. He's like, yo, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to calm. Because that's how he avoids the situation. Because he's been putting hands on this chick. And she says, oh, we fight. She said that, not him. He didn't say we fight. We saw the video and he fell back. And she decided to defend him and say that she starts the situation. So he's still with her. They have a daughter together. I think maybe he sees her getting angry or she's boiling. He's like, oh, well, I can't control myself if she puts hands on me, and I'm gonna start putting hands on her. So let me exit the situation, let me block her, let me tell her, hey, we're not gonna do this until you calm down. So it seems like he may have learned, but she has not. And she's saying, oh, it's so obvious what you do at that point. So she probably just wants him to unfollow some chicks, and he's looking at her like, you're not going anywhere. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna leave me? Even though I don't know what he's providing to her. It's clearly got to be something mental, that some mental stimulation that he's given her, because she's obsessed with this guy. She will not leave him. And it's not for a lack of options either. And yeah, I do imagine that this guy's trying to get after everything because he's still a young dude. How old is the guy? I think he's in his early 20s too, because there's not much of an age gap between them. He's 26. Okay. Oh, well, that's what they say. They say he's 26. Not entirely sure. They've been together since 2020. I know he wasn't doing any David type of activity with her from what we've seen thus far. And she just blames everybody. She's like, oh, yeah, I only felt like this when I was with my mom and not when I was with LV. We know her mom was a nutcase. Look how she turned out. That's no surprise. But Bhad Bhabie was getting with people like Young Boy. She was getting people like Chief Keef. And I think this guy, he's just trying to keep the situation. I think the fact that he's less emotional about it means that he's not as invested in her as he was when he was putting hands on her, which sounds crazy. Like, for those words to utter my mouth, it sounds crazy, but think about it. If this guy was so emotional that he was putting hands, and then now he's giving her the vibe that he doesn't care and he's being mature, he's probably only there for what she's providing, which is a lot. She's providing bread, she's providing a car, she's providing a house, she's providing food, and she's providing him access to all of these other girls that he's meeting behind her back. But this would all lead to Lil Tay being brought into this. So Lil Tay would post the original video of her on top of the car and say Bhad Bhabie is pathetic. Now Lil Tay, the biggest clout chaser, since she was 12, she was just like trying to flex money, which they didn't really have. But now she's doing OF. Yeah, once she turned 18, clock struck 12, and she decided to hop on there. Didn't even give life a try. Did not even attempt. She tried the music career when she was a little bit younger, and the song did okay. I'm guessing it didn't return what the budget did, but she calls out Bhad Bhabie, and she came into Bhad Bhabie's game. Bhad Bhabie is known as being one of the highest generating careers in OF history, and she falls for the bait. Bhad Bhabie replies, and what does she reply with? The screenshots of her OF, and it shows, and she's still showing them wait, hold on, September 2025, she's still eating off of this? Oh, hell no. Oh my God. So, okay. Oh yeah, the numbers have dropped. Oh my God. Jeez. Oh my. Well, all time anyway, it says 78.8 million gross. It used to be like 50, I think. And then net is 63 million. So Bhad Bhabie has made $63 million in net before any percentage that she had to give to the agency or the management that's handling all of the messages, where you see $37 million worth. But in September alone, she made $361,000, $672,000 in August. She's still making this kind of bread. This is unreal. And this just goes to show you, no amount of bread is going to make her any less miserable. And then you've got Lil Tay saying, this is chump change, you're broke as ish. We know Lil Tay's not even scratching these numbers. I don't even think the lowest numbers that Lil Baby has had, Lil Tay has hit that yet. And this is where it gets a little bit dirty, because Lil Tay calls out Bhad Bhabie's daughter and says, Bhad Bhabie, since Callie, who's the name of her daughter, doesn't have a father anymore, let me be the father that stepped up. And then she says, Daddy Tay, with the pregnant emoji. And this is exactly what Lil Tay needed. Lil Tay needed to get. Lil Tay needs conflict or people to pay attention. The only way people are going to pay attention is with conflict. She faked her dad doing some stuff to her. She faked all of these situations where she's the victim, and people got tired of it. And now, I don't even think Bhad Bhabie needs to address her, but Bhad Bhabie's in such a state where, like I said, money cannot solve some problems. Really, it may have amplified her problems. Well, I do see this beef developing. I don't think Bhad Bhabie can hold back. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one.